Around here. This is our first event of the day. This is cool. This is our full throttle challenge. Hard. We're going to run everything side by side. Jeeps against Jeeps, 300 against 300, etc.
Through the rules of the road really fast too. Just as a quick reminder, these are up at every module. But just so you know, I mean, I'm not going to mention them anymore after today or after this morning. But please pay attention to them. Phones, turn them off for us while we're running. I just turned my own off, actually. Wear your seatbelt. We'll always have that thing on. Don't set the parking brake. That's actually bad for the brakes because we can get the brakes really hot in these cars. Just put it in park and take your foot off the brake. Let the brakes cool down in between runs. Same thing with the holding your foot on the brake too. When you come up to a place where you're stopped, just put the car in gear. Even just bump in neutral if you want, or if you want to put it in park, that's fine. Just don't hold the brakes when everything gets nice and hot. Windows either all the way up or all the way down. I don't care which one, but just make sure that it's not halfway. It's a safety thing. If there was ever an incident, we don't want the glass breaking off inside the car. Being aware of your surroundings is big. There's always going to be cars around you. There's also people around you all the time too. I've got our staff here that's working around you guys, so just be real cognizant of them. Following the track markings. I don't mean to say nothing, but it's a straight line, you guys. If you can't do that, then you should be on Buttercup's team. ESP, this is a big one. Number one, it stays on all day long. Right? We never turn it off. We never turn it off. And I'm telling you, we've run this drag strip with it on and with it off in every variation, and undoubtedly, you're still faster with it on. Out here. If you're on a drag strip and you were trying to go up for every last tenth, I agree. A well-trained right foot can beat the computer. But since the majority of us aren't pro drag racers, I'm telling you, it's still the best way to go. So it stays on. Now, that said, if you do turn it off, we'll know right away because you'll be in a big smoky burnout, and we're going to sit you down. So that's the rule. So please don't do that today. Never enter the track unless you've been instructed. And the big one down at the bottom, don't drive at speeds beyond your ability to control. If you ever think you're driving too fast, you are. So don't do that. It doesn't matter that if you're not the fastest person. What matters is we're having a great time. We're having a blast out here. So that said, we're good, right? Yep. My non-driving guests, we're going to put all of you guys in cars. You get to ride with me. And we're going to go make some passes in a little while. So we'll let everybody else run first, because this is a competition. The more wins you get, the better chance you have to win some great prizes at the end of the day. I don't care which cars you get into, but get into cars, load them up, stay in your car until you come back at the end of the return lane. Oh, and by the way, speaking of the return lane, you're going to see at the end of the strip here, we go all the way down, there is green cones for the actual race track, okay? That's our strip. Then there's a set of orange cones about halfway up the track. You'll see them. That's the finish line. As soon as you get to the finish line, I want you on the brakes and I want you on them hard. Woe it down. We've got some runoff room, but we still have to be careful. There's a big bathroom at the end of the straightaway. And on behalf of our body shop, I appreciate you not running into the toilets. So when you get down there, right lane arcs off to the right and comes back. Left lane arcs off to the left and comes back. 25 miles an hour on the way back, okay? We race down, we don't race back. Brake hard. See what I mean? Not a whole lot of shutdown rings, so we gotta warm up. Here's what we got here. You were in which lane? You were in the left lane? Okay. Your reaction time was a 390 all time, 5.60. You had 5.72. You skipped one. That's, yeah. And it's actually a lot of fun to do that. Now, I gotta tell you guys, I'll give you a quick heads up. You can't just map it. Yeah, you can start rolling. It doesn't matter which ones you drive, you guys, because the racer. Yeah, you got it figured out for sure.
Michael in the right lane, driving the 2008 Chrysler 300C SRT 8. He currently owns a 2006 SRT 8 Chrysler 300C. And he gets the win.
That's a good point, you guys.
ESP kicks in.
I think somebody in this red bag room? At the back? Right? Yeah. Grab that. Oh, nice. Left wing wins.
Michael in the black mag one second out.
Yeah. Michael in the 2008 Magnum SRT 8. Gonna give it a go. On the left, and I'm not sure exactly who's on the right, but this is for all the donuts.
No pressure, no pressure. No pressure.
This will show the winner of the day in the heads-up competition.
Finish first, you gotta finish. Get ready, Hammer. Hammer, get ready. Come on, Hammer. Alright, man. Get in there and get steady. Come on now. He's ahead. Oh, come on, Hammer, you're cheating. Power lock it. Come on, Hammer.
Yeah, I did that.
Well, because people were honking at me.
Hammer!
No.
Stay!
Shush. Alright.
There he is.
Woo!
Damn!
How about that? Four-wheel spin, man. Woo! Man, that's the race. I mean, it launches hard, man.